In sales, in running the single person business, you must absolutely dedicate a portion of your time to selling whatever product it is you're selling. Welcome to another episode with us here at Osage Financial. If you're a student, we hope you find this information valuable to you. If you're a company looking for accountants, click the link below and we'll be in touch with you as soon as possible. In this episode, everyone is in sales. It doesn't matter what it is that you do. You could be a student, you could be a worker at a corporation, you could be working at a restaurant, you could be a business owner, you could be a nonprofit. Everything that you do is sales. You're selling something. You're selling your vision as a student that you will graduate and get a job that will provide you with income, which is revenue in business. If you're a nonprofit, you're selling your mission. If your mission is to serve the word of God through Jesus Christ and giving out gifts, clothes to people that are homeless or that are in need, you're selling that vision, that mission. And then the result of that mission is the services that you're doing in the community. If you're a business, you're selling a product. Everyone is in sales. If you're a worker, you're selling your skills to the company that's hiring you. And in exchange, they're paying you with income. Everyone is in sales. Now, you must understand that in sales, you must always be selling. And you must always be growing. When you start school as a student, let's say you're in college, you're a freshman, you know that by the end of the 4 years that you're in school, you'll be a senior and you graduate. And the end result of graduation is you get your degree and then you go into your career field. And then from then on, you get a job, you get paid. Whatever industry, whatever field you go into. You're selling yourself the vision, and then you get the result of that vision. From the result of that vision, you get the income from whatever industry you end up in. You're selling. Everyone is in sales. Now, we're a business podcast. For the most part, we discuss different business items. Sometimes we teach how to read a profit and loss, how to understand a balance sheet. What does advisory mean in a business? What does outsourced accounting mean in a business? Today, we're discussing sales. You have to absolutely be always selling. Now, most businesses have a department that is solely in sales. They have a sales department. If you're in the trades, we specialize in the trades our accounting firm does. If you're in the trades, you have a sales advisor that goes and sells a specific product into the customer's house. We market to those customers, and those customers reach out to us either by seeing one of our ads in online or anywhere. Or we call those customers from our customer service to book a service. And then if something's going on in that customer's house, we send a sales advisor to make a sale for whatever product is needed by that customer. So businesses completely understand that they have to have an in-house sales department. Some businesses outsource that, but it's very important that they have a dedicated sales department to bring in revenue. What do you do if you're just a single person business? How do you make that function? Most single person businesses know that they have to wear many hats. We've had that saying a lot. I wear many hats in the business. I do accounting, I do sales, I do everything else. Management. In sales, in running the single person business, you must absolutely dedicate a portion of your time to selling whatever product it is you're selling. I had a conversation recently. One of my brothers runs a nonprofit, and he tells me he wants to go full time in the nonprofit. And I said, look, this is very good. I absolutely love the mission of the nonprofit. For the last 3 years, your nonprofit has done great work to the community. You have personally grown as an individual, and your growth has inspired a lot more people spreading the love of God. You've done great. Continue it. I fully support it. What you must now understand, though, that full-time as a nonprofit will require a lot of other things that come with it. The most important thing is nonprofits are selling their mission. You as a nonprofit, you may not think about that because you are focused on the result of your work. You're focused on the joy that you give when you go and do a prison ministry. You're focused on the joy that you give when you feed the homeless. You focus on the joy that you give when you give school supplies to otherwise people that would need those school supplies desperately. You focus on that result. You were otherwise funding this through smaller donations or your own income to go out and do this. If you're fully in this nonprofit, that means those funds that you were just contributing from your own income will have absolutely reduced because you don't have any new income coming in. So you have to now sell your vision. You have to now sell your mission. You have to now give this vision, this mission, an income to the nonprofit. Revenue to the nonprofit, contributions to the nonprofit. You have to start looking at grants. What kind of grants are available for this mission that we're doing? You need that income. So everyone is in sales. Nonprofits are in sales. We mentioned home service businesses are in sales. Students are in sales. Everyone is in sales. One of the most important things, going back to the business aspect, is you cannot borrow your way to growth. You could get a loan from a lender, and you'd use that loan to market your business. You could use that loan to pay your employees. However, you still need revenue in your business to be able to service that loan. You're in sales. Everyone must sell. You cannot borrow your way to growth. You must sell your way to growth. Everyone sells their way to growth. Students sell their way to growth from freshman year to senior year and graduation. Nonprofits sell their way to growth from them selling the vision of the mission that they're in. Businesses sell their way to growth. They sell the product that they're offering to their customers to be able to service the business needs and to grow their business. We are all in sales. Now, what does it mean? We must embrace it. Embrace the journey of sales. I used to think sales guys are pretty funny people, and women too. And I thought that because they're always in this mindset of get the grind, get it done. And then the more I understood it, especially as we began to operate out and grow our business and bring in new clients and go out and pursue new clients or advise clients about what it is that they need to do inside of their business to increase their revenue, I realized salespeople are really the most interesting people out here in the world of generating income, because they wake up knowing that for them to be able to succeed, they must be always selling. Once I understood that, and once I embraced that, I realized I had to pass it on to everyone that loves watching our podcast or any of the information that we distribute. I realized I must tell everyone we're all in sales. I'm probably not the first person to say this. I'm probably not the first person to come to this conclusion. Sometimes we all come to different conclusions at the same time with different information. Just remember, we're all in sales. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're selling either yourself, your service, your vision, your mission, your service, or your product. We're all in sales. Thank you for watching this episode with us here at Osage Financial. If you're a student, we hope you enjoyed this episode and it was valuable to you. If you're a company looking for accountants, click the link below. We'll be in touch with you as soon as possible.